Hello everyone, how are you all? It's FREEEE here and welcome to another raid video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how you can farm shards and books daily for free. But before I get into it, if you are enjoying the content, please give that subscribe button a click. It genuinely means a lot. Your support means absolutely everything. I am very sorry I'm not loading frequently as possible. I'm going to get into that in just a second, but your support is appreciated as always. So just a very quick update on the schedule. I am going to stick to 1 to 3 videos per week, depending on the week. Obviously, if I can't record much, it'll just be 1. But most times it's usually going to be between 2 and 3 videos. But I will let you know if I can't upload. Again, my Twitter is always in the description. Always pop over. You don't actually need Twitter to read my tweets. And I will post and keep you guys updated almost daily. Another thing I also want to mention is something that hits a bit closer to home. When I was younger, and sort of I guess still now, I used to absolutely adore Power Rangers. Okay, it was a massive thing in my life. I had all the toys, the box sets, I had the costumes. I used to watch every single show, every single one. Used to absolutely love it. And unfortunately, the news broke out yesterday that we lost the original Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Tommy Oliver, aka Jason Frank. It's very sad news. And it just highlights the important point that if you are struggling, please talk to someone. I know it's hard. I very struggle to talk to people. I know it's hard, but it can genuinely save your life. So with that being said, let's get back on to today's topic of today's video: how to farm shards and books for free. You immediately know exactly where I'm gonna go, which part of the game I'm going to talk about, and that's going to be Clan Boss. Obviously, there may be other ways, I don't believe so, but the way I'm going to talk about it is Clan Boss. Now, just a quick side note, I haven't touched Clan Boss properly for 2 or 3 weeks, okay? It's getting to the point where I'm thinking of, I'll be playing the game for Clan versus Clan, but I think in terms of most days, I'm not really going to be touching this game as much anymore. It's a massive shame, but, you know, it is what it is. I've sort of grown a little bit weary of the game in terms of I've just grown a little bit tired of playing it every single day. I'm not quitting Raid before you ask. I'm not. It's more of a just going a bit slower with it. But I am thinking of jumping onto another game for content very, very soon. I am just working to get it all set up. Demon Lord. This video is probably going to be a short one, so I'm talking about Ultra Nightmare. Now, I know you might be thinking, also I can hit this today. I know you might be thinking, what do you mean for free? Surely you have to spend money to boost yourself a little bit. No, absolutely not. If you didn't see my video on how Raid is free to play friendly, I'm just going to quickly explain one very important thing. If you can save your resources and gear your champions the correct way, obviously there are plenty of videos out there, you can easily hit Ultra Nightmare for free. Don't matter how many keys, you know, if it takes 2 keys to hit 70 mil, 3 keys, that's absolutely fine. Okay, you will get 3 daily keys per day. I think you get 4 actually, if you time it all correctly. So you can easily hit 70 million. Now, the most important buffs you really want for your champions is, I'd say, decreased attack, block damage, unkillable, poisons, weakens, decrease defense, increase your team's defense, and so on. Those are the most important buffs you want on your champions. So champions as simple as Sepultura Sentinel, I think she's called. She's brilliant for this because she obviously increases defense. Seal the Drakes, she's got an ally protect. Demitha, very good. I've never used Demitha, but she's also exceptionally good. My team is a block damage team. I do have a video, I hope, a video planned. I said it before, but I never got around to doing it. A video planned of me explaining my team and how it works, the speeds, and roughly the speeds I would need to keep the team working, and explaining how my team functions. I'm not going to be able to explain it to the point because I'm not an expert at all on unkillable teams or block damage teams. You know, you'd have to ask someone who's more sort of more professional with it, and obviously I'll ask for any more tips from people who know what they're doing. But anyway, So, with that being said, that's how sort of you want to. This chest here. Okay, when I get my words out, this chest here is exactly what you want to hit. You don't want to hit any of these. No, no, no. This one, because of this. Now, I've said about the reward system plenty of times, but I'm going to explain it in a bit more sort of, I guess, depth. There are groups. These rewards are groups, okay? And I'm going to throw screenshots up in a second to prove that this works. This chest drops 5 groups. There are 6 total groups within these rewards, okay? Coins and gems are group 1. The potions are group 2. The shards are group 3. The XP brews are group 4. The books group 5, and the gear sets group 6. So this means you're getting 5 of those 6. So you could lose out on the shard, but you are still getting either an epic or legendary tome. This isn't me saying you're getting a legendary every time, by the way. You could just get an epic. Or you could miss out on the book and get a shard. Or if you're lucky enough, you could miss out on any of the others and get both. I'm going to throw some screenshots up now. They're going to be dotted around the entire screen. It's going to sort of just show my rewards over the past month, or when I've actually done Clan Boss, a select amount of times. And it's going to sort of show you how it's true that you can pull either shards, books, or both from each time you hit the Clan Boss. It works every time. Very, very good. So this is the point. When you're making a free-to-play account, this is exactly what you want. This is what you want as quickly as possible. 70.27 mil damage. I'll quickly show you the team that I obviously run. And very quickly show you the champions that I've got that could work in Ultra Nightmares. So that's Support Sentinel, I said. She's really good because of her increased defense and block debuff, so she blocks a stun every now and then. You've got Ultimate Death Knight with his poison kit on, very decent. Calvalax, very good for damage. Geomancer is an absolute god for Clan Boss. I did want to work him back into it, but I never got around to it. Still, the Drakes with their ally Protect, and also revives as and heals as well. You've got Apothecary for his speed and his heals. Obviously, if you're running an unkillable team, you're going to want to be careful of that because you can speed your team up a little bit too much. Who else have we got? Frozen Banshee, also very good for damage. Aox, we've got Vorgoth, keeps your team alive. Anax is my main damage dealer at the moment, very good. Varaka the Fat, ally Protect. We've got Deliana, I believe she has like a decreased resistance and stuff. Is she the one with decreased resistance? Yes, there we go. Which means your team doesn't need as much accuracy to land its hits. You've got Deacon for the speed and the decreased defense. You've got Coffin Smasher for the decreased attack. Of course, Doom Priest, could never forget Doom Priest, simply because she takes a buff away every single turn and also places the crit rate. Is that just on her though? Oh, no, on a random ally for 2 turns if it's critical. So I guess you could throw that in it, and also gives herself a bit of speed. We've got Occult Brawler, a Poisoner, Royal Guard, does quite a lot of damage. Who else have we got? Razin's decent on Clan Boss. I've not actually tried Gala yet, but I don't know if she's good. I mean, she does actually ignore defense and stuff, so pretty good. Obviously, Seeker is the person who most people use to keep your team moving. So those are sort of the champions that I have got in my selection, without actually going all the way down here. You want to be looking at that sort of area. Obviously, I've got like Rush Guard and stuff, block damage, Warcaster the same. You've got those champions that are really, really good for Clan Boss in their own separate ways. You could just go for a team that is all out survivability, and without block damage, you could just do increased defense, completely tank up your HP and defense. Your defense is more important than HP in Clan Boss. You're going to want your defense as high as possible, obviously while keeping your team's HP as high as possible. So you can, obviously keep your team going. You could go for debuffs as well, so poisons, weakens HP burns. Obviously, if you've got Ninja, obviously you can't get Ninja now at the moment anymore, but if you have him, and you're slaying it. So that's how you can farm shards and books for free every single day. Just try and get yourself up to Clan Boss, Ultra Nightmare, and also Nightmare I think has a pretty good drop chance of shards and books, although it's not guaranteed that you're getting either one every day. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I do apologize that my videos are very rare at the moment. I am, as I've said, I am working on it. I am actually getting help for it. But yeah, you guys have continued to support me, even though I've not been able to provide you guys with a lot of content every week. So of course, I massively appreciate it. You guys are genuinely amazing, and I mean that. I really do. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome day. The World Cup for England starts today, so I hope we win. You'll know the result by the time this video is out. I'll know the result by the time this video is out. Should be. I mean, this isn't me being disrespectful to our opponents, but it should be a win, shouldn't it? But yeah, thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. Until the next video, I will see you then. Take care, my friends, and goodbye.